Hello and welcome to Friday. How's everybody doing here?
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
As you guys might notice, this is not Sprite, nor is this Zach.
No.
We got the TTPPPHH.
You know, Bo, there's a few too many P's thrown in there, but that's okay. Because it is St. Patrick's Day,
that's right.
So I'll allow you that extra P.
We got Doug in here today, the man himself.
Hi there.
How's everybody doing?
Hope they're doing well.
Yeah. Anyone got any big St. Patrick's Day plans? The big guns are there. That's right.
Well, as far as my St. Patrick's plans are concerned, immediately after the show, I'm grabbing my leprechaun flute and I'm heading over to the Crichton because I'm going to find the Crichton leprechaun this year because I want the gold.
Yep.
Speaking of gold, just to show you so that I have some swag to wear for today's event.
I got you the hold on one second. I got you the Sprite cam.
Oh, you got me Sprite cam. Wow.
I ate a granola bar just before we went live. And
oh, well, you know, yeah, that's the perfect thing to have on St. Patrick's Day. Look at that.
Look at that. We got the Crichton leprechaun in-house. Corned beef lasagna. How do you feel about that, Doug?
That sounds delicious, Bo.
Sounds weird, but yeah. I'm all for it.
So now I got something to wear for my Crichton leprechaun hunt.
So welcome to Friday, everybody. Doug and I will be here for the next little while, entertaining, informing, and educating.
Hopefully. Hopefully more education than entertainment, but we'll see how today goes.
So as everyone knows, we do a quarterly contest every quarter.
That's right.
Yeah, for a year, right?
Yes. Well, you know, every quarter, and this quarter is about to end.
Yep.
Technically, the quarter ends on March 31st.
We got 2 weeks. It ends on a Friday.
And this is our current contest, Drinkware Everywhere. Go to our website, click on the link to learn how you could submit your product, a photo of your product, and you could be one of our lucky winners. Does not cost anything to participate. Grand prize winner will win $400 in Condi credit. That's a lot of credit.
$200 for the second place, $100 for third, and $50 for that round runner-up. That's the word.
Or is it honorable mention?
Honorable mention.
Well, let's put it this way: if it's at least better than most, you'll win at least $50. But if it's better than everyone else's, $400 in Condi credit.
Speaking of money, Doug, it's no easier to save on shipping here at Condi. We got free shipping for all orders over $200, Doug?
Well, actually, no, we made that easier. That was the whole making it easier part.
Oh, yeah, that was the old one. I'm sorry. That's $150.
Yes. So all orders over $150 qualify for free Condi Saver delivery. Now, of course, there are certain restrictions, so make sure that you click on the banner for more information regarding it.
Contact your sales rep.
That you can. We've got a toll-free number, so.
We also have new prices on hundreds of, well, we've lowered the prices on hundreds of our imprintable products, so.
That's right. It's a new year, new prices. So
might make it a little harder to get to that 150, but.
Well, you know, it just means you can get more stuff,
that's right,
more quality sublimatable items for Condi Systems for less money, and we'll ship it to you.
And that's right, Nancy. I finally got it. We did it on Doug's TTPPHH last Tuesday. We practiced. We had a practice run on Tuesday.
Yes. Yeah. We know what we are doing. We have got this
Yeah.
completely covered. We do not need any Sprite supervision whatsoever.
That's right. And for anyone who doesn't know, Doug does a show, the T-shirt transfer paper power half hour, every other Tuesday on the CondiTV.com.
That's right.
And there was something else. It's on Tuesdays at 3:30, just like this show. So
yeah, we try to make it easy so you know what time to tune in.
not like those
What we just make it confusing is what day.
Not those Wednesday webinars at 3:00.
Yeah. Well, it just so happens my next episode of the T-shirt transfer paper power half hour, which will not be this coming Tuesday, but the following Tuesday.
You're going to talk about the Creo white toner printer, the 80.
Well, actually, we're going to talk about the 9541.
Is it the best one? Yeah,
it's the flagship white toner printer of the industry, and we're going to discuss all the pros and cons of it, compare it to other technologies that are out there, such as direct to garment and direct to film. So make sure you tune in. It's the T-shirt transfer paper power half hour.
You might want to mark your calendar off, because on the 14th, 2 episodes from now, on Friday Live, Sprite is going to be joining Doug on the TTPPHH for sublimating T-shirts and stuff, right?
Well, I did extend the invitation, so I do hope that Sprite joins me. But yes, following our episode on the Creo 9541, the pros, and that would be Sprite and I, we will cover all of our pro tips to show you how to properly sublimate a polyester shirt. Okay, so help you produce the best results that you possibly can. Make sure you tune in. It's the T-shirt transfer paper power half hour, and you're only going to catch it on Condi Live, and that's through Facebook or YouTube.
Okay, guys, it's that time for me to say thank you to you all that are tuning in. I will remind you later on in the episode, but you all know what you're about to get. It's the Friday Live 8-pack art pack. We've got some great St. Patrick's Day themes here. We've got some amoebas, some shamrocks, some pints, some spring flowers, some pots of gold. Just email me at FridayLive@Condi.com, and I will send those out to you.
Sounds like all kinds of cool artwork there, Bo.
And Doug, I'm going to pitch our next shows before you get to that, if you don't mind.
Well, go ahead and do it, my man.
So next week, Sprite and I will be doing a graduation celebration. Congratulations, class of 2023, you made it. So mark that on your calendar. March 31st, we will be having Leathermania 4. Yes. I got all the products today, and I will begin designing and doing all of that for this next week, early next week. This one's going to be great. You're not going to want to miss this. It's going to be 4 times the leather, 4 times the mania. Enough said. Then, I don't know the date offhand. What do we got here? On April 14th, we are going to be doing weddings. Did someone say wedding season? Well, Sprite and I will be showing you the best products to make your wedding season perfect and memorable. The following week, we will be doing Mother's Day sublimation, picking out the perfect gift for your mom. That's another one you're not going to want to miss, right, Doug?
You're not going to want to miss that, because you want to take care of mom. She always took care of you.
That's right, with nutrition. So take care of her with sublimation. And then, Doug, what do we have coming up that we announced on your TTPPHH this week?
What do we have coming up that we announced on the TTPPHH?
Well, everybody, the 2023 Condi Systems open houses dates have been confirmed by Sprite.
Oh.
And they are currently July 27th, 28th, virtually. We'll be doing probably 12 to 16 hours of classes virtually with some of our best vendors and some of our worst vendors and Doug, right? And the 29th is going to be in person.
Ooh, wow.
So yeah, you're not going to want to miss that.
Is Godzilla going to make an appearance?
Godzilla will be making an appearance.
Sweet.
It's an awesome time.
It is an awesome time. Speaking of awesome, let me show you an awesome trick. This is using Forever Low Temp Laser Dark. And what we're going to do is put hot stamp foil over it. to make our St. Patrick's Day shirt. But the catch is that we are going to foil a 100% polyester shirt. This is a Vapor Apparel shirt here. Now I went ahead and pre-pressed the shirt, Bo. And of course I used my sticky lint roller because you know what a stickler I am for the sticky lint roller. Okay, but when it comes to foiling a shirt, basically you need two things. You need your foil and you need your target.
What about luck?
Well, that's a third thing, and I only stated two.
With it being St. Patrick's Day, you know, the luck
if
of the
you do
Irish.
it right, you don't need luck. Okay, but what we have here basically is a design that is going to act as our target. Because this is a self-weeding design, when we lay the foil over the top of it, Bo, the foil should only stick where there is design. And that's the beautiful part about this process. So there are ways that you can do it besides using a white toner laser printer. You can also do this process with inkjet sublimation, Bo. The products that you need the Forever Laser Light No Cut, which is the self-weeding material that allows you to normally go on cotton. You need some of that. You need what is called the adhesive foil, and then you need the actual foil color itself. So it only took me a few seconds to apply the design here. Now, what I am going to look for, Bo, normally I have a sheet of metal that I use to rapidly cool designs. I found this big chunk of metal here. Maybe this will work. Okay.
Look at that. It's got multi-layers for multi-cooling effects. You got the air coming in, the airflow.
Wow. You know what? We should patent this thing.
You're thinking like an engineer over there.
You are thinking like an engineer, Bo, and I think that's wonderful. I'm glad to see the growth in it. All right. So basically, like I said, we can do this with, you know, laser heat transfer, or we could do this with inkjet sublimation. But the first thing we essentially need is the target for our foil, which I have here. Okay, so basically this black design, we're going to turn whatever metallic color we want with our hot stamping foil.
Could you leave it just like that if you wanted?
We could leave it just like that. As a matter of fact, I was thinking that myself, Bo. I'm like, wow, this is a really cool looking design.
It's a cool black.
It's a cool black against this particular color green. I would agree with you. But so for demonstration purposes, we're going to decorate it.
If you even wanted to leave a blank spot somewhere in the middle, like a strip.
Yes, you can do that because, you know, the foil, like I said, it's only going to stick where there is an actual design.
Are you doing your design, are you doing it all one color?
This one, for demonstration purposes, yes. I'm going to do it one color because, you know, we do have other products that we want to demonstrate for St. Patrick's Day.
That's right.
But the cool part about this would be, could I take like 10 different colors of foil and kind of montage it together, so to speak, and get it to apply? You sure can. So all different ways to have fun with hot stamping foil. But what I'm demonstrating here today is...
And that's a silicone sheet, right?
Yeah, that's a non-stick silicone sheet. And basically, I'm using it and our cover sheet to help keep the foil in place. So when we drop our heat press down, like I said, the foil is only going to stick where there is target, which in this case is image. But like I said, we could do this process with a laser printer using the Forever Low Temp Laser Dark, or you can do it with an inkjet sublimation printer using Forever Laser Light No Cut. So basically, one of those two products to get the self-weeded design on the garment. Then at that point, it's all just a matter of foil and technique here.
So guys, I did this one product. It's the Stein 16. And I didn't want to do the shrink wrap on it live because I've never done the shrink wrap on one of these. And Doug, was it a success, would you say?
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's one of those when you practice before you go on camera, it's perfect. Yeah, it's when you try to do it live.
I had to kind of, I don't know if you can see it, but I had to Frankenstein another piece in there for the back.
Well, I think you did an excellent job, Bo.
I think I did okay so far. But while we're waiting for that to cool for a second, I'm going to throw this in because this is going to take
Yeah, go ahead.
I actually
And
forget
in the
how long.
meantime,
14 minutes.
I'm getting our heat press up to 380 degrees for the next product we're going to use on the DK20S. That's our new towel. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Set your timer.
We can do
Don't
that.
forget to
Thank
set
you.
your timer.
I already forgot.
You said 14 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Is this the new towel here?
That is the new towel.
I'll hold it up for everyone.
It is the RTWL 1118.
Okay. Thank you there.
Did I say that right? I'm going to double check myself. Yeah, it's the RTWL 1118. And guess what, Doug?
What's that?
It is 11 inches by 18 inches.
And I'm going to hold it close here so you can see the terry cloth knit.
So this is a rally towel in white. Hence
Okay.
the RTWL.
Rally towel in white.
I don't know what
And
the L stands for, but
do we have a design that we're going to use to decorate this thing?
we do.
Okay.
We have a St. Patrick's Day themed design.
Right. Well, just as good practice, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a sticky lint roller to the surface to make sure there's no contaminants, because if there were, we would have a spot in our towel that did not sublimate, and we don't want that.
Hello, Rhonda. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Rhonda.
So with the towel, it's 11 inches by 18 inches, but it is also sewn in fabric.
Mm-hmm.
So it is good to always,
You're going to want a little bit of bleed.
yeah. And yes, the towels do come in other larger sizes, Shelly. When you email me for that art, I'll send you the links for all the other towels. Because I don't have them offhand right now, but they come pretty big.
Okay.
And that was about as big as my SG 1000 will print.
Well, all right, Bo, I've got it pre-pressed here, and what I'm doing, I'm not necessarily petting the towel, although it's a very good towel. Okay, what I'm trying to do is make sure that basically the pill of it
Are all the same?
Yeah, in other words, I'm trying to get all these little fibers to kind of roll in the same direction here, because if we have any that's going the opposite way, that has a tendency to create a little dropout mark on a towel. So, and we're going to use this design here.
That's right, a full bleed on it.
All right, well, let me just make sure that.
And Doug, this guy goes for, let's see, what did I say? 380 for a minute.
380 for 1 minute.
Yep.
All right, well, I'm going to get a slightly bigger piece of butcher paper that I'm using as protective paper. Now, also what we could have done is we could have tacked it a little bit with Dytrans Bro Spray, but thank you for making a design that has a good bleed to it.
I went to, because it's 11 by 18, I just made my design 11 and a half by 18 and a half.
Okay, well, I'm figuring as long as I've got,
I think.
As long as I've got it covered, I should be good enough.
Now you can also get this towel grommeted.
Ah, and you said 1 minute?
Yes.
All right, well, we are at 380 degrees. We're going 1 minute, and we're using our handy dandy George Knight DK20S swing away heat press because it's my favorite.
It is.
Yes.
It's also the only, well, I was going to say it's the only one, but.
Now, as far as
we do have the DK14.
Now, as far as the grommets are concerned, normally what we do with towels is we will give clients the option of having the grommet put in one of four corners. Okay. So, depending on the use for it, what I think it would make it's going to make an awesome golf towel.
Okay. I'm glad you said that, because for me, I don't know why I'm from Detroit, but St. Patrick's Day always seems to be the first day of golf season. Yes, you're going to have some snow somewhere. They kind of got to plow the snow off the course a little bit.
Right.
And it just always seems to be the first day of golf season.
Well, Bo, I don't know why you're from Detroit either. I mean, does anyone really know why they're from Detroit?
No.
But the fact of the matter is, snow can't last forever.
No. And that's why I'm doing this towel. There's also a reason, because, I thought you completely missed it.
I thought I did too, but I didn't. Okay, crisis averted.
This is also for people, you know, if you got a bar, you got some friends over and they drink too much, can help you clean up. That looks amazing, Doug.
It really looks good. And, you know, the reason there was a little concern there, a little bit of this edge kind of stuck to my cover sheet. That just could be a pressure issue, ladies and gentlemen. But as far as the release of the ink into this material, man, that looks fantastic right there.
Somewhere I always look is around the threads, and it looks pretty good from...
Well, I'm going to pass it to you, and I'm going to let you put a different pair of eyes on it and tell me what you think.
Yeah, I'd say so. This is a great towel, and if you've watched us before and you've listened to me, you know I hate microfiber.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me feel weird on the inside when I touch it, and this has a good feel to it.
So you would say this is more comforting?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, is it more nurturing?
Yes.
I mean, could it be the new Whoopee?
Yes.
All right.
This is a good towel.
So
do we want to do the backside of it?
Can you do the backside of it?
I don't know.
What's that print for?
That's for the backside.
Oh, okay. Well,
Do we want to check it out?
I tell you what.
This is what it's about, Doug, and you know that we like experimenting.
Well, you know, we're doing this on everyone else's time and dime, Bo, but, you know, if the people at home don't mind, yeah.
What
we'll
I
give it
was
a
thinking
shot.
is because it has a tag on it.
Yeah.
I was thinking about...
Taping down the tag.
I
All
don't
right,
know.
man.
That's not going to work, though.
Oh, give it here, man. We'll make it work. All right. We're going to lay this down. And let me go ahead and get the contaminants off because, Bo, you've already added contaminants to my towel. Foreign contaminant.
Oh, we didn't turn the lights on, Doug.
What? Bo, how am I supposed to look good without lighting?
I don't know. I was going to do it earlier, Doug, and I forgot.
All right. So
it's completely my fault.
Let's take a piece of heat-resistant tape. And I've got a piece big enough, hopefully, just to kind of hold that down, Bo. Make sure it doesn't pucker. And again, make sure the ply is all going in the same direction as best we can.
See, Nancy likes when we experiment.
Well, thank you, Nancy. As a matter of fact, if you could please send an email to the show and let our superior know that you like it when we experiment, well, you know, we might just get paid for this gig, Bo.
Oh, you don't?
What, no money? No, man. I don't work for money. You know, me, I work for the education of it, man.
That's right.
It's the living and the learning that make it all worthwhile, Bo. All right, so let's hit this side. 380 degrees, 1 minute.
1 minute. How are we doing on our... We got 6 minutes there.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a good time. That's what St. Patrick's Day is for. Having a good time.
Well, you know, having a good time.
Responsibly.
Remembering St. Patrick. I mean, you know, the day is his, so, you know, at least give one thought to him. But then after that, yes, have a good time and be responsible about it. You know, it's one of those where I understand that people like to have a good time, but be conscious of others out there, and wherever you go, get there safely.
That's right.
That's my 2 cents. All right, Bo, we got 15 seconds left on this opposite side. I don't know how it's going to turn out. You think there might be any bleed through from one side to the other?
I don't think so.
Let's see. Because our 1 minute is up, I'm going to remove the protective butcher paper.
Hello, Peggy. How's Michigan? I miss it.
All right.
I don't know if you would see a bleed since it's the same pretty much on both sides.
Well, you know, I figure since it's, you know, not a uniform pattern, that it might, you know, in spots where it's like yellow on one side and maybe green on the other, that it might come through, but I'm going to let the people at home be the judge of it.
Now, this is known as a rally towel. I'm not really sure what that really means.
Well,
what I think about is
a rally towel is this, man.
Yeah, we got to get.
You put it over your head and you get the rally going.
Is that a rally towel's only purpose?
Well, you see, you wouldn't know that as a Detroit Lion fan. No. I mean, when do they rally?
I do have a Tigers rally towel.
Oh, I meant to say Tigers, but okay, Detroit Lions, you had a pretty good season last season. I give you props for that. I wish you better success next year. But as far as the Tigers are concerned, like I said,
I mean, you could bring that.
You're not waving a rally towel at a Tigers.
You could bring that to a barbecue and use it as a hand towel.
But there are other major league ballparks where you could, and there are plenty of colleges and universities, and don't forget about high school sports and middle school sports. I mean, those young guys and gals, they need encouragement too. So both sides.
You could use that out in the garden for something, wipe your hands on or.
Yeah, like I said, I think if you pop a grommet in here and turn it into a golf towel, this is going to be an absolute awesome golf towel. And what will make it an awesome golf towel, given that it's polyester, it's not going to stain nearly as easy as something like cotton would. So when you wipe your dirty clubs on it and you bring it home and wash it.
After you put your balls through the wash, you can give them a dry on that, right?
Yes. Yes, you can, Bo.
Yeah.
Great demo, by the way. There you go.
All right. The RTWL 1118.
And from my 2 cents, first time I've ever tried one, it sublimates beautifully. It sublimates easily. Sublimates just as well on both sides. So, yeah, great product.
It sublimates.
It sublimates.
I threw the link in the description for you all, maybe.
We say it, y'all.
Y'all?
Yeah.
I don't know how Uh-oh, we got Jerry in here, Doug. It's time to tune out.
Okay, Jerry's here.
We got to go.
Oh.
Jerry's my favorite.
Hi, Jerry. Okay, how much time do you have left on your mugs there?
Let's see. We got 2 minutes, Doug.
Okay, is there anything else going in our handy dandy?
There is. That will be at 400 degrees.
We'll get the press ready.
So while we're waiting on this, we're also going to do some shot glasses. We got the Shot 01 and the Deco Shot. Is it the Deco Shot 01?
Mm-hmm.
The Deco Shot 01K. I will do this in person.
Yeah, because you gotta be able to toast.
Yeah. Yes.
Must.
Yes, you do. Doug's got the spirits.
All right. Do we need to turn the oven off temporarily?
Probably. I'm going to go to this.
Go for it, man.
Now, I am not a pro at this, but this one was super easy.
Let me get some of this out the way.
Yeah, that could
go.
You just got to put your glass in there and get a little heat on it. Try to get out most of the wrinkles and bubbles, but they don't really matter if they're there. And it was just like that.
Well, didn't take long.
Sprite makes it look a little bit more difficult.
Well, there's dramatic interpretation, Bo.
Yeah. Thanks for noticing I got a haircut, Craig. Or is Doug the one with the haircut?
Well, my hair is always cut. We got green scissors, too.
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
At one time we had green Mardi Gras beads in here with things on it, shamrocks.
Well, Mardi Gras beads have a tendency to disappear.
So we got those 2 shot glasses we're waiting to put in there. They look like Cookie Monster's eyes.
Well, now that you bring it up. How they look?
That looks wonderful, Doug.
Well, you mentioned Cookie Monster's eyes.
We got a minute here, Doug. Jenny's wondering if she can see that. Actually, we got like 3 seconds. Can she see that gold foiled shirt again?
Oh, the gold foil.
Did I miss the shirt with the gold foil?
Well,
I'm going to get the Sprite cam going. Doug had a sweatshirt on.
Yes. So I made a chest logo for my hoodie. This was done with the Forever hot stamp foil Hope everyone can see that. There it is. That's in gold foil, and might be hard for the camera to pick it up, but that is basically like a 1-inch logo, and it's able to weed within that little 1-inch logo, which is pretty cool. And then, of course, here is the design that we let cool down.
Oh, I forgot we never did that, Doug.
Here we go.
Look at that. I think you found the gold, Doug.
Well, definitely found the green. This is the, let's see, the glitter green in Forever Hot Stamp foil. We have this foil available in about 20 different styles and colors. All the information is on our website. Just click under transfer paper and click hot stamping foil. All right. And how's that coming along, Bo?
Oh, that's coming along great.
It looks like it's hot.
Absolutely wonderful. Now,
looks like it's very hot, Bo.
Now you and Sprite like to you guys like to steal the weeder, don't you?
Oh yeah, weeding tools. All about that.
Oh, yeah, get my camera.
And you've got the shot glasses in.
I do, yeah.
Good job.
Look at that, Doug. Oh, I screwed up in one spot.
Oh, well then show them the good spot here.
Yeah. Look at that. You don't even know. Just don't even look at the other side. That's definitely beer in that. You don't want people thinking you're drinking water today, right?
Well, you know, if the other side said definitely water, then that would be sweet.
Yeah, you can show them my mess up. This is the first time I've ever done a Stein, and I kind of got a little bit of a cold spot right there.
And that was probably more to what I would call like a bubble in the shrink wrap than anything else. I definitely wouldn't blame the effort. You definitely gave this best possible effort.
I think so.
Definitely.
Definitely beer.
Definitely.
And that is the Stein 16. It's a wonderful product. Have you ever drank out of one of our Steins, Doug? Do you have any at home?
Stein 16s?
Yeah.
I do. They hold 16 ounces.
Yeah. I also just have the Stein, I believe it is.
Oh.
It's the straight walled.
Oh, okay.
I love drinking out of that thing.
That one may hold a little more. Okay.
Yeah.
I fixed the can of Pro Spray, by
Awesome.
the way. Somehow it fell on the floor and broke, but I fixed it.
That's what Fridays are for. So, yes, we're going to have green beer in that.
Probably after the show.
Jerry, I made a mistake last week. I think I told you that.
Well, Bo, fess up.
So the next thing I want to do, Doug, is we have...
Oh, by the way, the press is at 400.
Yes. This is going to be at 400 degrees for 1.5 minutes. We are going to be doing... We have bottle openers. We have the JW 11. I think it's the JW 14. I'm sorry, it's the 15 and the JW 61. You guys all know them. They're the card style, the bottle style, and the pub style. We have them, always have had them since I've been here in silver. We now have them in white.
Hand them over.
So I got one of each.
Okay.
I wanted to show the difference between gradient color between the silver and the white.
Okay.
So this is kind of an experiment as well. And I'm definitely not as good at Sprite as the sublimation sandwich for them.
Ah.
That was difficult, so I'm not sure I have them lined up correctly.
So these are double-sided designs?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good to know. So I'm going to press them for 1 minute on one side and then flip them. And,
I don't know. I didn't think that far. Do you have to do that?
Well, I imagine that's how it works, right? You press a two-sided design, you hit the first side, then you flip it and hit the second side.
Let's check the instructions. Well, hey, Doug, where do you check the instructions at?
Well, you go to our website and you click on the specific product, and there should be a link for instructions. Not only should we have quick instructions, but on some products, there will be another hyperlink for more detailed instructions, whether it be a PDF document or a tutorial video.
It doesn't say to press extra time for.
Well, we're going to do this the Doug way, I guess. Since there is no Sprite supervision, we will do it the Doug way, which is after I hit this side, I'm going to remove that cover sheet and I'm just going to flip them real quick, put the cover sheet back over, and we'll go another minute. All right.
Callie's saying both sides. Jerry's asking, is Sprite ill at trade show or on vacay? I have to pick one of those three. There isn't a.
Well, I don't think you could go wrong with either.
There isn't a D, all of the above, because that's what I always went with at college.
Yes. Oops. Well, that one fell out, Bo. So I just ruined that one.
That's okay.
But we've got two more coming.
Sprite just wasn't. She wasn't feeling good today.
That's a little on the hot side, buddy.
So we got Doug to step in because he is the.
I am the designated hitter, so to speak.
Yeah, because Zach also had some stuff to do.
That's right. Zach is day to day, but then again, aren't we all?
That's true.
That is true.
We've been relying on Zach a lot, and I told him about all the great things you sent us at the Friday Live for the art, and that's a great segue into if you're joining in now and you don't know, or if you didn't know, we got the 8-pack this week of all these amazing art patterns that are fully customizable.
Fully.
Yep. Don't like green? You can change out the color. You can make these any color you like. You can take out some parts of it and just use parts of it. Email me at fridaylive@condi.com, and I will send those out to you.
Did we mention free art pack?
They're free, yeah.
All right, Bo. Hot keychains, or these are bottle openers.
These are bottle openers.
Hot bottle openers coming at you. There is that one there. Make sure you wear your safety glove.
I missed this one a little on the back side. How'd I do on that one?
Well, here.
I can't do this with the glove on. That's even harder than when I was in the Tyrannosaurus Rex suit. So we got these, right?
Yeah.
We'll set them down here for now. And now we'll do the silver ones.
Ah, nice.
But if you send me that email at fridaylive@condi.com, Sprite also gets those. So say some nice words of encouragement to her in there. Or if you want to be negative, you can, right, Doug?
Well, we don't recommend it.
So our shot glasses appear to be done, Doug.
All right. Well, while you're cooking up the shot glasses, I'm hitting these bottle openers. 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 1 minute. As far as my pressure setting is concerned, we want medium pressure, right, Bo?
I think a medium pressure will do it.
Yeah, I think most things sublimation, medium pressure works.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
I mean, you had a 1 in 3 shot though, right?
Well, true. Unless you want to throw in extra heavy or maximum or any of the other
light,
designations.
medium, heavy.
Well, one thing I definitely want to point out to people is whenever you're reviewing instructions and instructions call for light, medium, or heavy pressure, understand that is relative. That really depends on the interpretation of the operator of the heat press.
That's right.
But the way I would define light pressure is contact pressure. In other words, you're able to drop the top platen down and the top platen locks in without any effort. Contact pressure is what I would call light pressure. Medium pressure, I would define as you feel a little bit of resistance in the handle before the handle snaps shut. allow me to demonstrate medium pressure since we've got to hit these a second time. A little bit of resistance in that handle before the handle snaps shut, but it's still easy to snap the handle down. Heavy pressure is when you have got to lean on top of your manual heat press in order to get it to lock in. Okay?
I always say heavy pressure is when your core starts to engage as you're closing it.
Well, that would be another fine example. But like I said, when it comes to pressure, it's a relative term. If you have an air-operated press, of course, you can dial in the exact pounds per square inch or pounds per square foot, depending on how it's rating. If you happen to use an air-operated press, what I would consider to be an industry norm for, let's say, medium pressure is probably somewhere between 40 to 60 PSI.
What does PSI stand for, Doug?
Pounds per square inch, Bo.
Look at that. You learned something if you tune in with us, right?
Well, hopefully. Yeah, we did say it was about education. All right. These are done. And that's in the silver, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to put that one side by side. Hopefully everyone can see it there. Oh, wow.
Did it show something, Doug?
Well, I was going to say, you can definitely see the contrast between the white and the silver based on the fade and the design there. But that fade is in the design, ladies and gentlemen. That is not operator error.
The green is also faded into like the dark and the light areas.
Here we go. Hope everyone can see that.
I'll bring them a little. Let me get these guys on. Wait, what am I doing? What?
Okay, so this is white, silver, white, silver,
I was showing
white, silver.
I was showing you, Jerry, that I was unwrapping the thing so gracefully, like Sprite does every single week. Are they still hot, Doug?
Well, depends on your definition of hot. We were just talking about the definition of pressure, Bo. It would depend on your definition of hot.
So you can definitely see the saturation of the blue. If I can get it not to be in the light, you can see that there's the white is coming through in the bottom here where the silver is there. You can also see that the green is a little bit of a different shade on the silver. With the red, it's kind of hard to get in there, Doug.
Yeah, it's one of those, the camera may have a difficult time picking it up, but if you were looking at it with the naked eye, definitely, it makes a difference in the same artwork as far as, whether you decide to put it on solid white or whether you decide to put it on a stainless steel background. So what I would just say to the people at home is, you definitely want to consider the image that you are working with. If you need that true spot on color, so to speak, always best to start out with a white background.
Yeah, I would say so. But it's funny that, because I actually think I like the silver ones better.
Well, as far as the silvers are concerned, I think if you were doing something like, like a black design or a single color design, against that silver background, it would probably look really good. Probably look more like engraving or something of that effect. But like I said, I think if you were doing a multicolored design, if you had to do something photorealistic quality and you wanted to make sure you capture the true quality and color, always better to go with a white background.
And I'm going to take those home and get better shots of them in my studio at home so that we can see a thing. And then next week I will show them on the live.
Well, like I said, it could be the operator. It's been a while since I've done any kind of real hardcore sublimation. You know, especially to call me off the bench on St. Patrick's Day. But I tried my best, Coach.
You did a good job, Doug.
Well, thank you.
Oh, I was gonna drop the bottle opener link in the description.
Well, that would help people.
Oh, why is that coming up, Doug? That always does that, and we're not really sure what's going on.
Well, that looked like news, and you know, we're the ones making the news, Bo.
Those designs really won't be in the email. It's just a gradient pattern, but I'm going to come in front of the camera. The shamrock ones will be.
All right, awesome.
I wanted to show the little shot glasses we did.
Okay.
Because they kind of got done there. Are they still hot, Doug?
They've
cooled off a
cooled
little
down.
bit. So we have the deco one here, which we have the amoeba design back there, and a little shamrock.
So I take it the deco, the interior is colored?
That's right. It's black.
Awesome.
And then if that's not your jam, we have the just the shot 01. And looks like I messed up a little bit right there, but we'll just keep it this way. We did okay for our first time, right, Doug?
I think we did fine.
I think so too. So that's the shot 01 and the deco dash shot 01K.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's about it for us, Doug.
Are we done already?
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess it's time to get our St. Patrick's Day going.
That's right. Remember, we got the rally towel, we got the bottle openers, shot glasses.
Yeah.
Stein.
I'm really impressed with the rally towel. Very
too.
easy to work with. Sublimates beautifully, sublimates both sides. Just make sure you add a little bit of bleed to your design because, you know, they may vary slightly like, you know, fabric products can do.
Zach did the template with the bleed.
Okay, fantastic. But yeah, I would definitely recommend these rally towels. I think they're printing beautifully.
Doug did his hot stamp foil.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Awesome. And email us. Those are the 8 patterns you get this week. You get some amoebas, some shamrock love, some square shamrock, some pint glasses, some spring flowers, some lucky charms.
Oh, yes. Got to have the lucky charms.
That's right. FridayLive@Condi.com. And one of these 2 leprechauns, lovely leprechauns, will send that out to you.
Yes. Not only lovely leprechauns, but in traditional leprechaun attire.
That's right. And stay tuned to Condi. 2023 Condi Systems Open House, July 27th, 28th, and 29th.
Yes. We will keep the destruction to a minimum.
And we'll see you next week for the graduation celebration.
Yes.
I'm Bo.
I'm Doug.
And thanks for your time.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Be safe. Bye.
Bye-bye.